For centuries, cities across the world have had areas known as red light district zones where adult entertainment and sex work are concentrated. Some are legal, some tolerated, and others operate in secrecy. These districts are more than just streets with neon lights. They reflect a complex interplay of culture, law, economics, and morality. Today, on World Adventures, we're going to explore the surprising history of red light districts across the world. From ancient civilizations to modern urban hubs, the story of red light districts actually begins thousands of years ago. In ancient Mesopotamia, prostitution was organized, taxed, and sometimes even linked to religious practices. Some temples employed women in ritualized roles. Fast forward to ancient Greece, where brothels were common in major cities like Athens. The state even recorded licensed sex workers, which helped with collecting taxes and managing public health. Rome had its own version called Le Pena State-regulated brothels, designed to control public order, collect revenue, and prevent the spread of disease. Even in Asia, cities like Baghdad and Kyoto had districts where adult entertainment was concentrated, serving both locals and travelers. These early districts really laid the foundation for the modern red light zones we see today. During the Middle Ages in Europe, prostitution was often legal in many cities, but it was strictly regulated. Red light areas were usually confined to specific streets to separate them from the rest of the city. In Amsterdam, for example, districts started emerging in the 17th century that would later evolve into one of the world's most famous red light areas. Governments frequently taxed brothels and required health inspections for the workers. What was the goal? To strike a balance between morality, economics, and public safety, a challenge that continues to this day. Now, let's fast forward to today. Red light districts exist on nearly every continent, each with its own unique character. In Amsterdam, the Wallen remains Europe's largest. It's fully legalized and regulated, blending adult entertainment with tourism and culture in a way that's unique to the city. Ober in Hamburg, Germany, the Reeperbahn mixes music, vibrant nightlife, and regulated sex work. Here, licensing ensures health and safety while helping to prevent exploitation. In Bangkok, Thailand, districts like Patpong operate in a semi-tolerated gray area under complex legal frameworks, attracting millions of tourists while also facing significant social challenges. And in the United States, some rural counties in Nevada allow licensed brothels, emphasizing strict regulation, mandatory health checks, and worker protections. Countries like Japan, France, and Brazil also have their own concentrated areas, each shaped by its own distinct culture, laws, and history. But red light districts are much more than just entertainment zones there. Social experiments in regulation and public health. In places where sex work is legalized, workers often have better access to healthcare, labor rights, and protections against violence. In contrast, illegal or underground districts can expose workers to abuse, human trafficking, and disease. Human rights experts often emphasize that the focus should be on safety, health, and consent, rather than moral judgments. In Manivelles, red light districts serve as a mirror of society, showing us how different cities choose to manage vice, labor, and the law. Red light districts also have a massive influence on culture and tourism. Think about it. Amsterdam's canals, Hamburg's music history, and Bangkok's bustling markets are all intertwined with their adult entertainment scenes. Of course, this is not without controversy. Critics argue that these districts normalize exploitation and vice. On the other hand, supporters say that proper regulation can improve safety, reduce crime, and provide significant economic benefits to the city. For centuries, these areas have survived because they represent a delicate balance between public demand, the rule of law, and basic human nature. So what does the future hold for red light districts? It's uncertain. Some nations are moving towards expanding regulation, hoping to improve safety and secure labor rights for workers. Others are pursuing abolition, aiming to eliminate the industry altogether. And, of course, digital technology is completely reshaping adult work, with a lot of activity moving online. But despite all these challenges, red light districts remain a persistent part of our urban landscape, a living reflection of our history, culture, and society itself. Red light districts are so much more than neon lights and late-night entertainment. They are windows into our history, our laws, and our deepest values. By studying them, we can better understand the complexities of our society both in the past and in the present. Thanks for watching. Do not forget to subscribe to World Adventures for more educational documentaries that explore the hidden histories of our world.